country roads take me home to the place where I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next? I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 89,000 subscribers, and I would love you to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe and join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And as you guys know, I recently started a Facebook account, so you can add me on Facebook, and we can be Facebook friends, so go do that. Link is in the description. And finally, be sure to turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you. But once again, I am coming back at you guys with another creepy video, and today we are talking about another scary story. And this scary story is called The Whispers. So the story of The Whispers is an account that somebody had with a poltergeist, I guess you could say, when they were a kid. And of course, when kids see things, usually the parents never usually believe them until they see it themselves. But enough of the jibber jabber, let's get right over to the story. The Whispers. This is a story I do not tell often. I promise, sincerely, that this has scarred me for life, and although I have looked into psychological explanations for what I heard and natural explanations for what occurred, they remain unsatisfactory. When I was a child, I was scared of the dark. I swore to my mother I heard voices in it. They were not evil, but they were not familiar, and so they scared me. It was not uncommon in the middle of the night for me to wake up and hear whispers, as I would call them when asking my mom. She figured that they were just bumps in the night and typical kids' nightmare material. I tried often to explain to her that it was more than that they sound different from one another, just the same as the way people's voices do. On some nights, I would get so scared of these whispers that I would sleep in my mom's bed with her. It was an added bonus that the bathroom was directly outside of her bedroom door for my late-night tinkles. I should add at this point that when walking out into the hall to go to the bathroom, you look directly down the stairs that would lead you into my living room on the first floor, as my mom's bedroom was on the second floor. On one such night, around Christmas, I awoke and felt the need to relieve myself. I walked out of the door and distinctly heard the phrase, "Look." And to my astonishment, a red light, almost like a spotlight, was cast upon the wall at the very bottom of the stairs. The light had no other source. It was by itself, and I was transfixed by it. Being a little kid, and it only being a few days from Christmas, I knew what this light was. It was Santa. How else could he get into my house to know I was being a good boy? I was so excited I began walking down the stairs to greet him, picking up my pace after the second step, as it began to creep off the wall and fade into the darkness of my living room. That's when I heard him. A very strong masculine voice, different from the first. Not at all like my father's. I mean, not to say that he isn't masculine. It was just distinctly different. It said, "Stop, right now. Go back up those stairs." I listened, turned around, and what happened next, I'm not sure I would believe if someone had told me the same story. After reaching the top of the stairs, I heard a very loud crash that sent me running back to my mom's bedroom, where I jumped straight under the covers and stayed there the whole night. When we awoke the next morning, the little Christmas flower lights that glowed red my mother had put on the railing downstairs were pulled straight down to the bottom of the stairs, some broken from what seemed like a forceful tear, laying in a single pile. The dry sink in my living room had fallen from the wall. My mother could not believe it. My father was worried we had been the victims of a home invasion. My sister was crying. There was nothing missing. Nobody had broken in. There did not seem to be any reason that this had happened. And then I saw it. And I kept quiet about it because I was so afraid that I could not force the words out of my mouth. There, on the edge of the wooden dry sink, which had been facing up, were 3 indentations where the finish on the wood had been worn, almost as if in a forceful grip. Something down there had grabbed it and threw it down. That was the loud bang. I was mortified. After that day, I never heard a single voice again. I do not like to imagine what was waiting downstairs for me that night, if it was anything at all. But I can tell you that the reality was that something had physically acted upon 2 things in my house near the bottom of that stairwell. After this, I had never heard another whisper again, which is sad because in some ways I would like to thank the man or masculine energy that had stopped me from going down those stairs. This happened when I was 7. I'm 20 years old now, and because of this incident, I am still afraid of the dark, especially shadowy stairwells. And that is the end of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I thought it was pretty creepy. I think it was just a poltergeist, but I think like maybe he had a guardian angel too. Like this thing that he thought was Santa Claus that warned him, do not go down those stairs. Like get back up the stairs. It seems like there was some kind of poltergeist in the house, like the thing that ripped off the wall and stuff like that. That was obviously a poltergeist, because like that's what a poltergeist is. Like they can do things like that, like physically like break things and destroy things in your house, and they're pretty dangerous. But like this thing that spoke to him and stopped him from going down the stairs, it was like maybe the voices were actually warning him, like, because these voices, he said they were not evil. These voices must have been something else, and they also had this like demonic force in the house at the same time, which is pretty messed up, pretty creepy. But whatever stopped him going down those stairs, that sounds to me like some kind of guardian angel. I don't know. But my question to all of you for question of the day is, what do you think it was like that was destroying the house, and what do you think it was that stopped him from going down the stairs? Let me know in the comment section. That is question of the day. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please slap a like on it. Let's see if we can go for 68 billion likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. And if you guys didn't see my previous video, I did the Annie 96 is calling. After many months of people asking me to do it, I finally got around to doing it. It was pretty intense, but if you guys want to watch that video, my reaction to it, click on the outro right about here when it comes on, and you can go and watch that. Or if you just want to watch another random video, you can click this side and it will do that too. But remember, the most important thing of all, guys, chase your dreams. I love you all. Don't let anybody bring you down, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another video. Peace out.